the Downtown Lansing Inc. Evening of Excellence. My name is Kathleen Edgerly, Executive Director of Downtown Lansing Inc. Very excited for this year's Evening of Excellence as we celebrate the many people and places who make such a positive difference in Michigan's downtown, making this downtown district shine. We are honoring 12 different awardees tonight, from our Volunteer of the Year, different committee volunteers, new businesses, legacy businesses, community partners, and more. Really thrilled to be inside this beautiful home of the Lansing Art Gallery and have so many community partners being a part of tonight's celebration. From, of course, the Lansing Art Gallery, all the above Hip Hop Academy, 2 of our downtown restaurants, Goodfellas Bagel Deli, Midtown Brewing Company. We also have Image 360 for some fun. Just a good time all together as a community tonight.
Hi, everybody. All right, you got a few stragglers, but I'm going to kick in so that we can get to the good stuff. For those of you who haven't met me, I'm Jen Estel. I own Redhead Creative Consultancy. We do branding and marketing, and I own Nelson Gallery in downtown right across the street from DLI, which is the best address to be right across the street so you can run over and get some help. I'm not going to take up much of your time, but I do want to share 2 recent moments that I think are pertinent tonight. So as you all know, we're a Main Street community, and we're one of the good ones. We're pretty well functioning, mostly because of the folks in this room. But once per quarter, board leadership gets together and they kind of share their stories and what have you. And recently we had one, and my vice chair and I, JV, who's around here somewhere. Hi, there he is. We were sitting there, and the question that they posed to us is, why do you serve? And so everyone went around their little Zoom room and we talked about why we were doing what we were doing and why the folks in Grayling were helping their community and the folks in Lansing were helping their community, etc. And one of the last people to speak actually was JV, and he said, I do it because it's the right thing to do. And that's all he said, because he's not a man of many words, to be honest. But I will remember that for a very long time. So that was thing 1. Thing 2, I was listening to a podcast, which is my favorite habit, and there was one on social connection. So I'm going to share a few statistics with you tonight. Strong social connections, they strengthen your immune system. They help you recover from disease faster, and they lead to longevity and a longer life. So just take a minute and look around the room and think about the health benefits of volunteering. A lower blood pressure, a proven boost in happiness, and improved mental well-being. And so just take a minute tonight as we're celebrating our volunteers and our neighbors. You're volunteering your time, you're sharing your own expertise, you're making space for others, and you're doing it because it's the right thing to do, and you're doing it because it's good for your own well-being, and you're doing it because you're making a better community. So for that, I thank you. And for that, I'd like to introduce the ever-amazing Kathleen Edgerly to get to the good stuff.
Thank you, Jen. And thank you, everybody, for taking time out of your evening to share tonight's celebration with all of us. Before we jump in, just a couple housekeeping things. Want to make sure, after the awards, of course, that you visit our friends at Image 360 in the back and take advantage of their fun selfie station. You thank AOTA, all about Hip Hop Academy, for DJing tonight. Enjoy, of course, the food up above from Midtown Brewing Company, as well as Goodfellas Bagel Deli, an adult beverage if you're so inclined. And please join me in thanking the Lansing Art Gallery for hosting us in this beautiful space. I also want to thank the team that helped plan tonight's festivities. If you're here and you can give a little wave, Tamara, Liberty, Carrie, Bob, Paul, they did an amazing job. And to our sponsor, of course, Lake Trust Credit Union, for making tonight's event possible. We appreciate you as well. And I also want to give a shout out to our neighbors and partners from the City of Lansing, from the LEDC, LEAP, our community police officer, Officer Pulver here, council members, etc., who are all here. And last, but certainly not least, my DLI board members and staff. They give so much of their heart, their passion, and their time to contribute to making our job as staff a lot easier. So thank you all for lifting up, everybody in this room, and myself included. So what a year it's been, right? A year of exciting announcements, growth, new businesses opening, and yeah, a year of challenges. We're not done with those yet either. Every community has them. But we know we are strongest when we all work together, when we face those challenges together head on. So over the past year, I just love to say thank you and point out that we've come together as a community as advocates for speaking out for those who are the most vulnerable, as well as partnering with those agencies like the Advent House, the City Rescue Mission, et cetera, to meet people where they are at, to provide resources, shelter, other needs, food, et cetera, to really help that rising tide and make sure we are taking care of our community. And making sure that those who have the knowledge and the skill to do that are feeling supported as well. And as was recently announced, in case you didn't hear, the Lansing Housing Commission and others are looking to provide more attainable housing within the downtown district. And in fact, a news story recently came out that the Lansing Housing Commission is receiving historic federal tax credits to provide with this housing some attainable housing and different price points for housing within our downtown district, which is very, very important. And as we talk about housing, the reports definitely show that we need more residents. We need more housing within our downtown because after all, people make the place. We need people here at all hours of the day, the businesses, the amenities to help serve the needs of our residents. And just having more people living downtown helps build a stronger future for our businesses, for this entire community, and cultivating more of a 24/7 downtown experience. Last week, there was also an announcement as the Gentilozzi family announced a rehab project right on the corner of Michigan Avenue and Washington Square that will rehab a former office building into housing. We're excited about that. And they're also bringing, sure, we'll get a round of applause whenever you feel the need. And they're also bringing a brand new development to Grand Avenue and our riverfront that includes 300 apartments, with some of those apartments also including affordable workforce leases. Housing can't be the only part of the mix in downtown, right? It can't be the only factor in the long-term transformation of downtown. We also need a diverse business mix, cultural amenities. So super thrilled to make sure you're all aware, and I'm sure you've read about it, seen the news stories, et cetera, that Graywall Hall 224 will be opening shortly this September on the 200 block of South Washington Square, and the ovation is soon coming behind it. And over the past year, our downtown district has been so fortunate to have been able to welcome 12 new businesses to the downtown district. These businesses are now part of the people and places who make up your neighborhood, and they're also contributing to diversification of our business mix and the open hours, if you will, of downtown Lansing, our hours of operation. So how did we know that some of these changes would work? The good news is, we weren't just guessing. You're probably, many of you, sick of hearing about it right now, but we are very excited to be sharing that we have completed the comprehensive market analysis that looks at the residential and commercial needs of our downtown district, and we will be publicizing that and releasing it for everybody to view, share, interact with, all online yet this month. So stay tuned for that, please. And you'll be able to link to that to the downtownlansing.org website. It's important to note, though, that market study not only shows what is still needed for downtown, but it also talks about what is already here for downtown Lansing to thrive as a dynamic urban center, and why it's important. We all know this. Why it's so important to continue to support our local businesses each and every day to make sure they continue to be part of this neighborhood. Many of us read Graham's article in the Lansing State Journal about what it would take to help downtown Lansing. If you weren't able to read it, see it, I'll give you the answer. Not only does it take well-rounded, steady activity in both the morning, afternoon, into the evening hours and weekends as well, it takes you. It takes me. It takes all of us really making an effort to keep the people and places who make our downtown so unique and special feeling supported, showing up for them the way that they show up for us. This personal support, coupled with the proactive, purposeful retention efforts, the sustainable business system, residential units that are coming in, how we're empowering our businesses, attracting residents, attracting visitors, enhancing the community spaces. These all add up to creating a welcoming, inviting downtown experience, and that matters. And that's why, after passionate advocacy efforts, we are really thrilled at DLI that we were able to bring in over $6 million in state and local funding to help support this downtown business district over the past year. And out of that, I'm thrilled to share that just over the last 9 months, we've been able to award $1 million in small business support grants to help support our local downtown businesses. Those grants range from anywhere from $8,000 to $50,000, depending on the applicant's needs and what the businesses said they were looking for. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank the review committee, who worked tirelessly and very dedicated to making sure all those I's were dotted, T's were crossed. We were following the state and federal guidelines to get those dollars out the door and get them out quickly. And to my staff, who continue to make sure that we're gathering all the materials and getting them out for the reporting purposes so that we could support 37 businesses downtown with those small business support grants. The future is bright downtown. That is the theme of this evening, after all. We're talking about the stars, and we have so many shining stars. And all of you that are here this evening, all of our neighbors and friends that make up our downtown community, who are really contributing to the long-term vision and success of Michigan's downtown, right here in downtown Lansing. So now I will go ahead and jump right into the awards, but I just wanted to cover a few highlights from the past year. You heard me just recently share about the new businesses that have opened downtown. And tonight, for the third year in a row, as we talk about the best new business, we have a tie. So for our first shining star, new business, rising star, new business, I'm really thrilled to share this story about a family-run business who has brought the customer retail shopping experience around the corner from Washington Square onto Allegan. The store and wellness center helps individuals on their spiritual journey, and based on one of the owner's personal experience in equity as an equity consultant, this lovely shop also helps individuals along their journey. Those looking for a higher purpose in the work that they do, connects women of color who are looking to tap into their ancestral wisdom, and builds a place for people where they are comfortable and feel so welcome to start their healing journey. Clover Joy Collective offers something for everyone, from Reiki to a meditation room, jewelry, candles, just a loving spirit. Thank you, Clover Joy Collective, for investing and believing in downtown Lansing. And please join me up here for your award. If someone had to be the first award winner and be the guinea pig, we will try to step very forward in front of this beautiful art piece and use it as a backdrop. So the second winner of our Rising Star Award has owned the property that they've been a part of for years. However, this past year, they saw changes in our downtown community that made them want to become an active part of Washington Square. Not only did they bring the neighborhood a central urban downtown market shop that offers everything from soft drinks, snacks, baked goods, lottery tickets, and notary. They also brought authentic and delicious Indian cuisine and sweets. Market on the Square has been 6 years in the making, I believe. We are so glad that you chose to make this the year that you invested and opened up in the heart of our downtown district. So please join me, Lolly and family, and being congratulating Rising Star Business of the Year. So we've been celebrating just a couple of our wonderful new businesses, and they are all wonderful. So if you haven't had a chance to shop, dine, or experience downtown Lansing recently in these local businesses, please make an effort to do so. But our long-term businesses are also truly, truly special, especially those that have been part of the community for generations. They connect our community and see us through all the changes that life brings. And let's just be honest, over the last 4 years, there's been a lot of changes. They know us. They know our families, our stories, our favorite menu items, and the quality that they dish up to this community each and every day has become part of our cherished memories. and they keep us coming back. This year, a special family and a special restaurant celebrates their 100th anniversary, and we honestly don't know what we'd do without them. Weston's Kewpie Burger has been a staple in downtown Lansing. They've been iconic, delicious business that carries special memories and connections for probably all of us in this room. From childhood treats, family celebrations, workday cravings, you all continue to make our heart go flippity-flop, not just by what you offer inside the restaurant, but what you offer and bring outdoors as well to serve the rest of your community. Just please join me in thanking Weston's Kewpie Burger and your entire family and team for continuing to be part of our downtown community and giving so much of yourselves and so much deliciousness. Come up here and receive your award, please. They are Supernova Legacy Business. Autumn's like, I'm filming. Gary, you don't want to join us?
Thank you.
Our next award winner could not join us this evening, and I'll tell you in a minute why, because it kind of fits into why he's receiving this award. But when it comes to our Community Partner Award, we look towards community partners who sometimes quite literally roll up their shirt sleeves to do the hard work alongside us. They believe in new projects and programs that are being brought to our community, and they show a strong commitment to the downtown district. This year, multiple nominations came in to recognize this partner who quite literally brought his whole self and his whole crew, both professional and newly learning professionals who are learning to make a difference in their community and bring a new experience to residents and visitors downtown. He personally committed hours of time, thousands of dollars, equipment, crews, and worked some days from sunup until midnight to build vendor sheds to help activate seasonal markets throughout the year. He also serves on our Design and Public Spaces Committee. He helps with planting days, downtown cleanups, and more. His belief in enhancing, the power of enhancing community spaces and creating a stronger sense of place isn't just something that he practices between certain work hours. It is how he identifies himself, and he is actually out of town helping teach others how to make a difference in their community the same way. Chaz, are you giving me the signal? You're gonna come up and receive this? Perfect. So Brenda's up north, but Chaz is gonna come up and receive the award on Rick Forsberg of TA Forsberg Real Estate's honor. We're so thankful for him being our community partner award winner. Chaz didn't want to be in the photo, but that's okay. Because Chaz, we think you're out of this world too, so no problem. Now on to our Constellation Award, which is one of the, we don't always offer this award each year when we talk about a brand new investment and development that's come to our downtown district. But we know new development can be difficult for many reasons in any community. But seeing an opportunity, creating a vision for rehabbing a site that has been central to many residents' childhood memories, who has faced waxing and waning attention throughout the years, that can be even harder. But couple that with construction delays, let's be honest, that's just part of our life, construction delays, where a delay in the project that is a major part of your name causes further delays and lots of commentary, makes it even more difficult. But this brand new development, and this year's New Development Award winner continues to persevere. And soon we'll not only have shuffleboard courts opening, but we'll also have all of the restaurant spaces full. Yes, you guessed it. Tonight we are honoring and thanking Lansing Shuffle for just creating a wonderful, Lansing's first food hall that brings customers together in a communal dining space and offers a variety of tastes of cuisine for us all to enjoy. So please join me in congratulating Lansing Shuffle. We got Courtney and Lee for bringing multiple businesses together like a constellation does in the universe. It's being this year's Constellation Award winner.
Thank you.
We have some fun with the name. on to some of our volunteers. For those of you who might not be familiar, Downtown Lansing Inc. I'm combining all my words and sentences. Sorry, I went to the Pink concert last night. I'm a little tired. We are a volunteer-led downtown management agency. We have 4 standing committees in addition to our board of directors who oversee the projects and programs that DLI helps lead within the downtown district. And for our organization's Shooting Star, I just wanted to highlight the organization committee a bit. That committee really oversees the behind-the-scenes, nuts and bolts, critical work that contributes to our organization's efforts for volunteer recruitment and retention, communications with our merchants and the general public, sponsorship, fund development, and that list goes on. But when it comes to communication pieces, this year's organization committee award winner, or Shooting Star, regularly plans out various business features, does tours of different properties, coming soon announcements, and covers all the latest updates and important happenings in the downtown. Not only that, she comes to monthly meetings prepared to volunteer to write these articles herself. As I said, tours sites, she gathers the stories and really helps make sure that people know who and where and what makes downtown Lansing shine. And Laura does it so well. Unfortunately, she is ill this evening and could not join us, but we do have members of her team from Rush Strategies tonight to join us in receiving this award, as Laura Beal is our Shooting Star of the organization committee.
That's quite a step. You all are to have to.
I do think it was appropriate that Stephanie was able to receive the award this year because she was last year's organization committee award winner. As a leader myself, I can appreciate when good leaders know how to lead when they are needed to. They know their team, they plan ahead, they're good listeners, they cultivate positive relationships, create energy and enthusiasm for the work that they do. And this year's Promotion Spotlight Award winner stepped in to chair a committee that had been without a committee leader for a while. She's always thinking ahead to get ready for the next meeting, to get materials out to her fellow committee members and even us as staff. She helps brainstorm events and other projects, keeps an eye on social media, always offers to help, not just herself, but she inspires others to help right alongside her. We are so grateful to this year's Promotion Spotlight Award winner, as Hannah continues to work through new projects and events to promote downtown Lansing as a place for people to shop, dine, experience, and love. So if you will please join me in congratulating and thanking Hannah for stepping up and being a phenomenal leader of our promotions committee this past year. We'd love to thank you for your efforts.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I on it? That's my bad. Sorry.
So hopefully tonight you've gotten the theme and you see that superstars are all around us. On our business development committee, we've had a number of superstars each year, and tonight's awardee has been on the business development committee team for about a year and taken on more of a leadership role recently with our downtown gift card program. It's also a little ironic and wonderful that last year's Volunteer of the Year started the IFTY Downtown Gift Card Program, and so for this year, with our business development superstar winning this award and being recognized, I just want to mention the downtown gift cards are the perfect gift for your employee appreciation events, birthdays, special celebrations, etc. And this year's volunteer from the Business Development Committee has really taken it the extra step and been really focused on recruiting more businesses to participate in this program, get the word out, come up with special promotions for it. But she's not only taken the lead on this project, she also usually takes the lead on asking the important questions at the committee meetings, asking for actionable items where she can support staff or her fellow committee members. She attends business owner meetings to take notes about what we can improve and work on more for the future as an organization, and the list goes on. I lost Emily somewhere in this crowd, but please join me in thanking and congratulating Emily Thompson on being our business development superstar. Right. I mean, the holidays are coming, so it's important to bring up the downtown gift card program. And if you're a business that hasn't signed up, Emily's your woman. Go talk to her. She'll take care of you. For our last committee, design and public spaces. We have a special shining star this year who's been dedicated for years to design public spaces. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Design and Public Spaces Committee does, they really look at the aesthetics of downtown, how it looks and feels, making it more inviting, looking at all those important facets such as the flowers and how those are looking, the different seasonal decor, enhancing our community spaces, alleys, patios, etc. And as I said, this volunteer has been with DLI for many years as part of our Design and Public Spaces team. And despite the challenges and bumps along the way, he always sees the project through. He finds the humor in the hard, which is so important. Provides historical context for projects, and doesn't mind getting his hands dirty or covered in a little paint now and then. Meaningful connections, purpose, and love of community is evident in all that he does. So can you please join me in showing our appreciation for Bob Rose as this year's Design and Public Spaces Award winner. Bob. Yeah, don't fall. See the camera.
One bar.
While we're talking about design in public spaces, I want you to think about the number of plant beds that are around our downtown district and who helps maintain those. Because in addition to our annual maintenance contractor, we have a lot of groups and individuals who pour their love, their sweat, their time, and yes, sometimes plants into those plant beds through the Adopt a Spot program. This year's Adopt a Spot winners have done a phenomenal job. You may have noticed the stellar plant beds located right outside the Radisson Hotel on Michigan Avenue. I would like to ask that everyone join me and Christy James, although she had to step out for another meeting that she's chairing, in thanking and recognizing the Greater Lansing Optimist Club for all of their hours and wonderful talent they've poured into the Adopt a Spot program and their beds throughout this year. So if I could have that team come up. Congrats. Ooh, the sky is the limit for downtown. And when it comes to energy, sass, jumping in with both feet, this year's sky is the limit. Downtown Champion is one of the best. She constantly shows up, supports, and mentors numerous business owners and staff members. You've probably seen her supporting and shopping the seasonal market vendors, lifting up local businesses all throughout the district, as well as the city, participating in testimonial videos, although she does hate speaking on camera, we found out. She attends events, sings, volunteers, and the list goes on. She shouts her love of downtown and this entire city from the rooftops. And she was even an active part of planning this evening's festivities. From brainstorming how we set up this space, to where things would look best, you get it. The summary doesn't quite do her justice, but to know her is to love her. And so Liberty McPike, if you would please come up, as our Sky is the Limit Downtown Champion.
No, you got to pick it out. Oh, he said to come over. That's okay.
And now, on to our final award of the evening. It's our Volunteer of the Year award. And this year's award for Volunteer of the Year is called the Comet. We chose this award title as a planning team because of the significant impact a comet can have on the solar system and the universe, the light it gives off. And this year's Volunteer of the Year definitely has made a positive impact and is a true light for our entire downtown community. Nominations for this year's Volunteer of the Year award were coming in way back in October and November of last year. And I'm pretty sure it's because each week you can see this individual cleaning up garbage, taking care of the flower beds, raising cash for food donations for those in need. You can find him each month helping with our promotions committee, planning events. Maybe you saw him in the winter, picking up our park spaces, passing out different posters, helping build sheds. He's frequently seen setting up or tearing down for events throughout the year and attending events to show his love Lansing spirit all year round. I want to make sure I don't miss covering anything. But he's always everywhere and always willing to lend a helping hand, including today when we happen to meet in the door of the office carrying our umbrellas and loading and unloading vehicles. We are so proud to have his growing business downtown. If you have not had a chance to check out Element Massage, they are growing in a wonderful business on the 200 block of South Washington Square in the old theater building. And we are so grateful to have you, Colton, as a volunteer in our downtown district. Will everyone please stand and join me in thanking Colton? If you're sitting and you can't stand, we'll stand up for Colton. So in closing, congrats to all of our winners, and thanks to everyone here tonight who contributes their time, talent, and love of downtown Lansing to make this place the place that we love. But before we all leave or head on up to have some more food or beverages and enjoy some music, I'd like to take a moment to say a very special thank you to a staff member who will be moving on to a new position, a new professional journey with LEAP. Jasmine Anderson, I can't see you through this poll, but I just wanted to say, you have brought so much heart, talent, thoughtfulness, and community-minded spirit to DLI, and I can't thank you enough for all you've contributed and taught me. You will be greatly missed. So thank you for being a part of the DLI team. We wish you all the best with your new position. We even got you a little special something. We will miss Jasmine. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thanks again to our sponsors at Lake Trust, to our amazing hosts from the Lansing Art Gallery, All the Above Hip Hop Academy for the music, Midtown Brewing, Goodfellas Bagel Deli for the food and the beverages. Our photographer, Greg, you've been phenomenal. Again, head back to the selfie station with Image 360. It's so much fun. Just get ready to groove to the music, get your picture taken. And just know that from the bottom of my heart and our team's heart, we can't thank you all enough for the contributions that you give each and every day. Our downtown wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you. And have a good night, everybody.